Aerospace workers. Welcome to Washington, D.C. and to the hallowed grounds of the Vietnam Memorial. We gather here on both National POW MIA Recognition Day and in the 50th year since the last of American combat troops left South Vietnam in 1973. The IAM is proud to be the largest defense labor union in the United States, representing the men and women who build, maintain, and service the military equipment that allow our service members to protect our freedom. The IAM also represents tens of thousands of military veterans who have served in every U.S. military conflict since our nation's founding in 1888. Our 600,000 active and retired IAM members all understand the great sacrifice made by every service member who takes that sacred oath to serve our country. I am also here on behalf of IAM International President Bob Martinez, Jr., a U.S. Naval Air veteran who has made it his priority to honor and provide assistance to IAM members who have served our country. Before we continue, let us take a moment of silence to recognize America's service members who have yet to return home and whose families are left without closure. Let us also take a moment of silence for those who have been unaccounted for and for the success of our efforts to honor their bravery and for the safety of all those who now serve our nation. Please give a moment of silence. Thank you. We are also honored to have three IAM military veterans with us today that served in country and during the Vietnam War era. Retired IAM member Danny Gutierrez, who served in the Vietnam War in the U.S. Army. Mr. Douglas Revold, who served in the Vietnam War in the U.S. Navy and is the father-in-law of IAM member Brandon Pascas. We also have IAM retired political director Rick Delafonte, who served in the Vietnam era in the U.S. Army. Additionally, we are joined by many who had fathers, brothers, and uncles that served in Vietnam. Julie Fritchen's father, David Taylor, U.S. Navy. Chuck Lowe's uncle, Lou Delbert, U.S. Marine Corps. Brian Stymax, Uncle Brian Sicknick, U.S. Army. Daniel Rezumkowski, his three brothers, Stanley, U.S. Marine Corps, Philip, U.S. Army, and Benjamin, U.S. Marine Corps. And finally, Jonathan Battagula's father, Thomas Battagula, U.S. Marine Corps. Please join me in thanking each of these military veterans and their families for their service to our nation. We are here today to honor the more than 58,000 service members who gave their lives during the Vietnam War. Their bravery and their sacrifice will always be remembered, honored, and cherished. We remember that this wall honors members of the IAM and working people from every community, class, and creed. And the Women's Memorial reminds us that Vietnam was not fought by men alone, but by our sisters as well. We lost fathers, mothers, sons, daughters, and more. They left their loved ones and their livelihoods to answer a nation's call to take up arms halfway across the world. Today and forever, we honor their sacrifice and we recognize their bravery and service. We mourn for a generation of families and communities who lost a life and a part of their future. We mourn the children that never got to meet their mothers and fathers, and we mourn the lives that were never lived. But we also make a pledge. As a union, And as a nation, we must honor our veterans not only in words, but in deeds. As a union with so many military veterans, and with our deep roots producing military equipment, we take this promise to heart. Our IAM Veterans Service Program is the first in the entire labor movement. We not only build community amongst our military veterans, but we are helping them get the benefits they earned for their service. Today, any IAM member who served in our military can get assistance from our union to process their VA claims for health, education, death, and other benefits. And that's at no cost to that member. We also pledge to continue our advocacy on behalf of our veterans, just like Vietnam veterans have done for decades. In behalf of all those who have served and will continue to serve. When there is legislation, such as the PACT Act, that expands our nation's pledge to care for our veterans, the IAM will always be there, every step of the way. And when we have an opportunity to honor our veterans and fallen heroes, like here today, the IAM will be there. For many years, the IAM has been proud to lend financial support to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund, which helps maintain these grounds. And we are also proud that next month we will be dedicating our own IAM Veterans Monument at our world-class training facility, the Wimpinsinger Educational Technology Center in Southern Maryland. At the IAM, our commitment to honor our military heroes will live on forever. Before I end my remarks, I'd like to thank a few groups that have made this possible today. I'd like to thank the National Park Service and the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund for their stewardship of these hallowed grounds and for hosting us here today. Also, thank you to the IAM Veterans Service Coordinator, Rich Evans, for all he does every day for our veterans and for arranging this great event. And of course, thank you to all of the members and staff who came out today to pay homage to those that we lost. Thank you again to our members who have served in Vietnam for being here with us today to honor their fallen brothers and sisters. The IAM will always remember and honor those who fought and died for our freedom. On behalf of the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, we will now lay wreaths at the Vietnam Women's Memorial and the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. Afterwards, all participants of today's ceremony are welcome to lay flowers at both of those memorials. Thank you again for being here today. God bless our veterans, God bless America, and God bless all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Jim Knotts, the president of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund. I'm going to assist your group today in laying the wreaths at the Women's Memorial and the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. You're welcome to join us. We are going to proceed over to the Women's Memorial first with the wreath, and you all can come with. When you get over there, I'll stand at the entrance of the Memorial Plaza, and you all can go out on the plaza surrounding the memorial if you would like, or you can stand behind us where you can see the entire wreath laying. It's up to you. We'll end that wreath laying with the playing of taps. And then we're going to come here, we're going to get the second wreath, we're going to proceed down the walkway behind us to the apex of the wall. In a similar fashion, I'll ask you to spread out on either side of the apex, the middle point, and then we will do the wreath laying, and again followed by taps. Thank you. Follow me.